What's up, Goblin Gamers? It's Goblin Grease here, and today we've got something a little bit different in store for you. Are you eager to stack up gold in the darkest corners of Dark and Darker? Are you tired of facing off against Cape Warriors with nothing but a gray kit? Have you ever wondered what it's like to fight with real gear? Do you yearn for victory in every battle? Or do you just want a shiny stash of pixels to fire? That's totally me. Well, today I'm bringing you a greasy guide to grinding gold, Cave Troll Edition. We kick off this journey on the Goblin Caves, where you'll find the Cave Troll boss. The strategy here is straightforward. Rush to the Cave Troll, take it down, loot both the troll and its treasure room, and make a quick escape. If all goes as planned, you should be in and out within 7 to 8 minutes, maybe sooner. Sounds simple, right? Well, depending on your skills, Dark Souls experience, your brain's neuroplasticity, you might spend anywhere from 2 hours to a week mastering this fight. But once you've got it down, you'll be rolling in gold and have the footwork of a greasy gaming god. Let's discuss how to locate and enter the boss room. There are various spawn points, each with its varying level of difficulty. I won't dive into every route today, but generally you want to make your way to the central module on either the top or the bottom floor. Top floor has fewer monsters, but a higher risk of encountering other players. The bottom floor is teeming with monsters that you'll need to navigate through. I, however, usually recommend taking the bottom floor, unless your spawn point is on the top floor or nearby. When encountering other players, either kill them immediately or use the surrender emote in voice and pray for their mercy. When taking the bottom floor, watch out for death beetles and the goblin mage. Make sure to bait out their attacks and dodge them before descending the stairs and climbing through the door. Next, let's talk about approaching the troll. When you approach, a few things can happen. The troll might shout, charge, or perform either a left or right-sided attack. This is one of the trickiest parts of the fight, and I've personally died here more than anywhere else. Start by removing your clothing and aim for a move speed of around 310. This may require sheathing your weapon before approaching. I recommend approaching from either the north or west side, aiming at the troll's left side. If the troll shouts, cut inward to avoid it, and if you have double jump, use it. Now let's get into the nitty-gritty of fighting the troll. There are three main strategies here: rotating clockwise, which is the left side or right arm of the troll; rotating counterclockwise, which is the right side or left arm of the troll; and shout baiting, which is staying center at a distance and baiting out the troll shout. I'll focus on the left side strategy here today, but keep in mind that the right side is a little bit quicker while being a little bit riskier, and shout baiting is a whole lot quicker, but is by far the riskiest strategy. Now let's delve deeper into the troll's attack pattern for the left side strategy. To reiterate, we are aiming to stay positioned on the left side of the troll near its right arm while rotating clockwise. There are three attacks we need to master here. The first attack is a swift swipe with the troll's right arm. When you see this attack, slightly shift your gaze to the troll's left and hold the A key to sidestep out of harm's way. Observe as his arm returns to its original position, and then move in for a couple of attacks. Depending on factors like your weapon, positioning, and move speed, you can usually land 1 to 3 attacks here. Be cautious not to approach until his hand drops, as premature movement can trigger a combo attack. These combos come in various forms, some of which can be ducked, while others require you to back away. It's generally best to avoid triggering the combo due to its inherent randomness. The second attack is a one-handed slam. To handle this, position yourself to face the troll and sidestep with the A key. Maintain a moderate distance to avoid the area of effect of this attack. Ideally, you want to be a few steps back from the troll while holding A. As the troll's club descends, you should be able to move in and land at least one hit on his head, though depending on your weapon, positioning, and move speed, you might even manage a second or third strike. The final attack is a two-handed slam, which tends to occur every 5th attack. You can recognize this attack by its audio cue as well. You must run into range of this attack where it will kill us. too far because he often follows up with a shout attack, which we must avoid. More on this shortly. For this reason, I recommend not double jumping when avoiding this attack, as the move speed debuff will make it more difficult to avoid the follow-up shout. Speaking of the shout, let's break it down. A shout is a cone attack that applies a slow debuff. If you get hit by the slow debuff, the troll will follow up with either a strong low sweep, which you must jump to avoid, or a strong medium sweep, which you must crouch to avoid. The animations are very similar, making it essentially a coin flip to dodge. The ideal strategy is to never get hit by the shout, but if you do, you want to try to double jump and crouch while holding A and S to give you the highest chance of dodging the attack. It does seem possible to consistently dodge both attacks, but it is incredibly difficult to replicate. As you'll soon discover, precise movement and strategic positioning are paramount in this fight. Early on, one of the leading causes of death stems from standing too close and falling victim to the troll's sideswipe combo, or the one-handed slam. However, once you've honed this aspect of the battle, the second challenge emerges when the troll performs his two-handed slam attack while you're already pressed against a wall. This scenario can either result in taking a direct hit or being forced to move too far in either direction, significantly increasing the risk of being hit by a subsequential shout. In order to mitigate these dangers, our goal is to maintain the troll's position towards the center of the arena. This ensures there's always ample room to make a swift escape without being cornered. It's important to note that in the regular Goblin Cave, inadvertently touching the wall can reset the troll fight, so it's crucial to avoid such contact and ensure that you have significant maneuvering space to evade attacks without touching the wall. In practice, it's advisable to refrain from holding the S key, as it's slower than holding A or D and sidestepping while looking in a different direction. There will be moments when you choose not to follow up an attack or only execute a single strike. This deliberate approach allows you to effectively circle further around the troll, encouraging him to face inward towards the center of the arena. This positions him for his next attack to be closer to the center. As a rule of thumb, I strive to keep the troll within the center of the circle of light cast by the crystals above. Caution should be exercised to avoid over-rotating, as it could trigger a right side attack if you rotate too far. The one-handed slam attack propels the troll significantly forward towards you. To maximize the time he faces inward, I occasionally employ a combination of A and S to moderate and slow down my sidestepping speed. Essentially, when the troll faces the wall, I maximize my sidestep distance to encourage him to turn inward, and when he's already facing inward, I slow down my sidestep to prolong his inward orientation. Your ultimate objective should always be to have the troll centered or facing the center when he executes his two-handed slam. This ensures you have ample space to make a quick getaway and re-engage. Now, it's important to acknowledge that due to the troll's attack unpredictability, there may be instances where, no matter how meticulously you fine-tuned your approach, he ends up near the wall, which is an extremely precarious position. In such cases, we employ a strategy to force a right-side attack. While I won't delve into the intricate animations here, the basic idea is to trigger the attack from maximum range, swiftly move away from it, and then return to avoid a shout. This tactic helps to bring the troll closer to the center, but it comes at the cost of foregoing any attacks, thus potentially prolonging the fight. Our primary aim is to avoid such positioning challenges whenever possible. Now let's talk about the build. You can kill the troll with any class at level 1, except wizards. They're tricky, but your time to kill will vary significantly. I personally use rogue as my main. The builds provided in this video will be for starting with a level 1 build. We want to use rupture, weak point, and poison weapon. Once we hit level 5, we want to add in double jump for better maneuverability, kind of a get out of jail free card. These two perks are the core of our troll killing until we're fully geared. Come level 10, you have a flex slot. I recommend choosing either lockpick or jokester. but dagger mastery or thrust are contenders as well, depending on the weapon you're using. Come level 15, you add one more perk of your choosing. It's important to note that this build order is focusing primarily on troll killing and not PvP. Once you are consistently killing the troll, I aim for about an 80% kill rate, you'll soon realize that the main danger is not the troll, but the other players trolling you at the troll. At this point, we want to invest in some gear and switch to a more PvP focused build. The build is hide and weak point, double jump, bolt for the hide perks, and poison weapon. Once we have enough additional weapon damage or additional physical damage on our gear, then we can even swap out poison weapon for something more PvP orientated like backstab, dagger mastery or thrust depending on the weapon, jokester, or even crossbow mastery. And of course, you can always use lockpick for this slot as well. Having multiple players in the troll room is usually a death sentence for somebody. Even standing in the doorway to watch or being pressed against the door on the outside can occasionally cause the troll to target you and mess with its positioning. Stand outside or away from the door and don't interfere with the fight when somebody else is fighting the troll. Once they die, then it's your turn. For this same reason, if you're fighting the troll, somebody enters the room, even under the guise of helping, fuck them. Click on their head. If you are very nice, you can always try to hit them with the
"What are you doing in my swamp?"
Remember, crouch means duel when you're in the troll room. If you're feeling PvP hungry, if you just want to contest the troll, or if you are just fucking mad at people messing up your fight, here's some additional strategy. If you're first in the troll room, rotate along the outer wall, listening for approaching players. As long as you're along the outer wall, the troll will not attack you. If somebody opens the door, engage immediately. If you're not first, bait the troll's shout from the door by entering and exiting over and over again. It will eventually cause him to charge or shout at you. And when that happens, leave the room. He will turn and catch the other player with a shout and kill them with a follow-up attack. If they're really good, they will be able to avoid this a couple times, but eventually they'll either give up and leave, or come and try to fight you. If they come and fight you, click on their head. If they go out through the other door, hunt them down. They will not let you kill the troll in peace while you fucked up the troll for them. It's a battle to the death to find them, track them, and kill them. Hopefully have enough time to go back and kill the troll for yourself. And now, first, another player attempts this strategy on you. You must chase the troll when he rushes their door. And when it turns on you, you want to try to bait out right side attacks to make it back center. Continue fighting while keeping your eye on the door. Wait for your chance to click on their head, stealth, and jump them. And then, start the fight again. And finally, if a ranger tries to shoot you from outside the door, well, good luck with that. After defeating the troll, looting its body, and the treasure room, it's time to make your escape. Check the kill feed and gauge the number of players left in the lobby. Keep that in mind. Now it's time to head towards the exit. I open the door and take the stairway up past the spider pot. From there, we're going to head to the secret stair extract, killing all monsters along the way. Clear our path, make it to the stairs, and if it's not open, we'll backtrack and head back to circle. Typically, the gate will open as the fog closes in on the final circle. Keep in mind, that's not the tiny circle that indicates the last portal, but the last real circle before that. Once the fog encroaches on that circle, the gate should be open. Although, it's important to note that this gate can open any time in the raid, but will always open by the time the fog reaches that final circle. In conclusion, this isn't the ultimate money-making guide, but it is a thrilling way to stack up gold, loot, and engage in some PvP. Following the most recent wipe, I was able to farm enough gold for 6 golden keys, I looted over 10 troll bloods, and had enough gold to buy numerous gear sets in just a couple of days. I made a second character, and I was able to farm over 2,000 gold and reach level 15 in just under 6 hours. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this guide. If you have any questions or feedback, drop a comment below. If you found value in this video, please consider liking and subscribing. You can also catch me live on Twitch at twitch.tv/goblingreasetv, where I typically stream 5 days a week. Thank you, and remember, stay greasy.
Oh, that's greasy.
That's really fucking greasy.
Yeah, that's greasy. Greasy.